Behind Your Fit Buzz Network. My name's Steve Cooper.
I'm Sheldon Peters.
We're here to give you our insight on this year's upcoming draft.
What I see out of this offensive line class is a lack of depth, man. We don't have guys like Taylor Lewan and Laramie Tunsil that are going to go in and start now, but we got some guys that are project players and that we may see some noted development on in the course of their career. The first guy that really jumps off the screen is Cam Robinson, and most of it is just because of sheer size, man. He's a monster. He's able to move people off the ball, and he's able to reset the line of scrimmage, and that's probably what I like most about his game.
Yeah. Cam Robinson is one of those guys I've watched ever since high school coming out of West Monroe. Cam Robinson, since he's went to college, he's worked on that, getting my head back, getting my head out of the blocks, and just being more fundamentally technique sound. But the biggest thing that I see that Cam needs to work on to get in the next level is his knee flexibility. You know, sometimes he doesn't bend his knees, which causes him to get beat. And it's not about talent at that point. It's just about using your technique through the fourth quarter. Right. So I think that's one of the things that the NFL teams can develop with Cam.
The second guy that we're going to talk about is a guy who I think is par for par with Cam in terms of ability, and that's Garrett Bowles out of Utah. This guy he's a pretty polished tackle. He does everything how he's supposed to. He kick sets well. He run blocks well. He gets up to the second level.
Yeah. Bowles is one of those guys that's just trying to get you on the ground.
Right.
And one of the big things that NFL scouts are looking at with Bowles and NFL GMs is the talent level he played with in college.
Right.
You know, you look at Utah, he had a good game against UCLA, but those teams just aren't explosive as the SEC teams that Cam is seeing every Saturday.
Right.
But this guy's technique is impeccable.
Yeah, second to none. And like you said, he likes to get you on the ground. And both of us haven't played offensive line. We know that's huge, man.
That's what you want to do.
Yeah, it's Pat Elflein, the center out of Ohio State. I really like Pat Elflein's game because just like Garrett, he gets after it every play. He's going to get after you.
Yeah, Elflein is one of those guys that's been stamped by the Ohio State staff as he works hard, and you can see it in his game, especially when he gets on those pull plays. I've seen this guy just dive off and try to kill the defensive end, you know. So that's one of those things, explosion out of the hips. He has very good hips, in my opinion. I would more like to see that power off the ball that we see in Cam in his game, but I think he get into the league that body size that he has out.
Right. I see some potential for versatility in his game. I think he may be able to move to either guard position, but I think Pat has created a pretty good resume for himself in this draft. The fourth guy we're going to hit on today is a left tackle out of Wisconsin, and that's Ryan Ramczyk. And as you know, Wisconsin is offensive lineman U, so he comes from a pretty good pedigree. What I really like about Ryan is his ability to get back, man. He kick sets with the best of them.
Definitely. Ramczyk is one of those guys that came from Division III program, UW Stevens Point. That's right there out of Wisconsin. So he played 2 years there, sat out a year, then he came back at the starting position. Biggest thing is power. He stays with guys. I've seen many pass rushers that he stays with, but the thing about it, he just can't get them off of him. He doesn't have the exposure to actually move him away from the quarterback. And that, like Elflein, he's one of those guys that his body frame is not maxed out.
Right.
The NFL can do a lot with that, but he just has to continue on working and just keep everything going, because he's coming from a Division III program, so the talent level isn't what he's been seeing for the past 2 years. So why not?
Final guy is Ethan Pocic out of LSU. This is another interior
monster, big guy,
6'7", snapping the ball, man. That's tough to deal with. What I see out of Ethan is an ability to move all over the field, as he played guard and tackle in his career, and he just moved to center for this last year.
Yes, this guy, I really can't get a true evaluation because you have Darius Geis, which is going to be the best one of the best running backs in college football next year, and you had Leonard Fournette, so it's kind of hard because you get a hand on the guy for a second, then Leonard Fournette's gone.
Right, and he played in a zone scheme where he wasn't really asked to move people off the ball, and not every NFL team is going to have him do that. So he's going to have to display that ability to move the line of scrimmage. One
thing that we did see at LSU with his scheme is him getting out and pulling from that center position. Yeah. He's 6'7", so that just showed you that he has the flexibility to get out there and get his hands on someone. But another thing that I would really love to see out of him on the next level is being able to just score your guy up, get his parallel movement instead of the chip shots that they take in the zone.
Especially with that size, man. If we can get the right technique, I think he could move some people off the ball.
Thank you for tuning in and watching our video today. My name's Steve.
And I'm Sheldon.
We're going to be here for the latest updates in this draft and also the latest updates in free agency.